God damn it, game. This isn't the game's fault. God damn it, internet. And or laptop. Okay.
Feeling all right?
So what's your
I'm
story?
Lucretia, and I'm going to be straight with you. I'm not a physician. This is Nevia's clinic. I've just been feeling ill ever since she disappeared. I'm tired and out of my depth and miserable all the time. But I'd rather take this on myself than let one of you lot mess it up.
How'd you get here?
My husband and I moved to Rome from Caesarea. He embraced the Roman way more than I would have liked and turned into an awful philanderer. I would have divorced him and demanded the return of my... So I waited for the right time to take what was mine and disappear. And then the fires came. As he prepared to evacuate our villa, I gathered our most precious belongings, coins and gemstones, and the moment his back was turned, I ran. I could barely see for the smoke, and the streets were full of people trampling each other. I ran for the river, like everyone else, and leapt in. The next thing I remember, I was waking up on a riverbank, not far from here.
Sorry to hear that.
It's all right. Say what you will about this place, at least my fornicating husband will never find me. And while there's no shortage of snakes here, at least with the golden rule, they have to try to be discreet about it.
Why are you working in a shrine?
This shrine was in use as a clinic long before any of us arrived here. Kind of strange to set up a clinic in the temple of the god of disease. But the god who inflicts a curse is also the only god who can undo it. So I suppose praying to Apollo for healing kind of makes sense.
Tell me about Navia.
Well, she used to run the clinic. She was a midwife, not a physician, but she was the closest thing we had down here. And she was good too, until she suddenly lost all interest in us. One day she told me she'd made some profound discovery about the golden statues. This changes everything, she kept saying. But I had no idea what she was talking about. The last time I saw her, the last time any of us saw her, she was muttering to the statues, like she could talk to them.
Which she
And then
could.
she shut herself in the palace, barred the door from the inside, and nobody's seen her since.
I need to
She's
talk to
been
her.
gone so long now, we figure she's either dead or up to something so strange that she doesn't want anyone else to know about it. But I really wish I could reach her, because that's the only hope I have of solving a troubling problem. A real thorn in the paw situation. One of my patients is suffering from terrible rheumatism. His joints are inflamed and he's in constant pain.
Who?
I really shouldn't say. He wouldn't like it. And he's a little bit scary. He's become so irritable that the smallest things set him off, and I worry he'll end up losing his temper and lashing out. And you know what that means. I just know Nevia would know how to treat him, assuming she's still alive. But nobody seems to know how to get into the palace.
I bet this is the Legion boy. Well, maybe not. It could be.
Thanks, I suppose. I wish. Some people here need proper medical care, not the half-baked, hanging by a thread excuse for treatment I'm giving them. Just don't get sick or injured here. I'll do my best to treat you, but I'm out of my depth and dangerously short on everything you can imagine.
Understandable. What do you think about the rule?
A city without sin might sound good on paper, but whoever dreamt it up didn't think it through. Maybe it was an attempt to create some kind of utopia. But snakes like Decius will always find loopholes to exploit. And what can we do about it? Absolutely nothing. In some ways, we are worse off because we can't take the law into our own hands.
I keep hearing the statues whispering.
Oh no. Sorry, I don't mean to worry you, but no, that is definitely not normal. There was one other person who claimed she could hear the statues talking to her. But that was Nevia, and she went a little mad.
Tell me. I mean, we already talked about her, so yeah.
Anything about what?
Can we talk about Yulia?
Sure. What do you want to know?
Did you hear her say anything about escaping?
How did you know that? Yes, she did mutter something about the only way out. A few times, but nothing more than that, I'm afraid.
Do you think she might have poisoned herself?
Do you really want to know? I mean, if somebody poisoned her, then surely they would have broken the golden rule, and so maybe it's best we don't discuss it.
Do you know what poisoned her?
Hemlock, I believe.
And would she have wanted to die?
I haven't seen her in months. She's not allowed to leave Malleolas's villa, and they are quite secretive.
I see.
Gladly. Well, come back if you get sick or injured. Day or night, I'll do what I can.
Oh god. You ran here so you could pray to Apollo's little deck, and it didn't even work. Also, let's try lowering these graphic settings more. Okay. Yep. Yep, that's Apollo's deck. Mm-hmm. Well, Apollo was also Roman. Yeah, he could be a Christian. Various dried and ground substances. Some medical tools.
May Apollo keep you safe.
Yulia has nothing on her. I guess Yulia's corpse has nothing on her.
May Apollo keep you safe.
Ooh, bakery. Bread. Bread. Roman recipe for bread. Pour water in a bowl, dissolve some yeast, put the flour in a different bowl, add the water and the salt to the bowl. No, yeah, Des said 65 CE. We are in 65 CE. Knead the dough, cover the dough, bake the dough, and then you get to eat the bread. Bread. A mill, okay. Uh-huh. Is the game audio quiet? I was not aware. Is that better? Yeah. It's the way to say Anno Domini without needing to say Anno Domini, because fuck that. He's not my lord. Okay. Tell me if this is too loud then. List of things Decius plans to buy once he's escaped. Villa in Rome, 2-horse chariot, a seat on the Senate, shark, a 4-horse chariot, a villa on the Bay of Naples, a 10-horse chariot, 12 slave girls, pale and plump. Decius, I don't think I like you. Oh, yeah, no, yeah, you're price gouging people. What the fuck, dude? You'll try to help me? Oh my god. Where are you? You. Oh. They... What? Yeah, huh? Uh-huh? Chat, you saw that, right? Chat, you saw that, right? Okay. Stop moving. I hear you. Some Mars. Another cosmetic jar. Yeah, the Twitch app especially is really bad for delays. Okay. Note from Dooley. I did not do it. I see. What did Dooley not do?
Hello? Hello?
Hi.
My name's Dooley. I live here now because I got in trouble and they said they had to lock me up.
What did you do?
I don't know. I don't remember things so good. I think it's just because I was looking for treasure.
Did someone think you were gonna steal?
Yes. But I wasn't. I was just looking.
Okay.
They said I did it more than once. But I can't remember things so good. Then they called me mean names. They called me a liar, Billy.
A liability. Oh no.
Yes. They said I have to live here now and gave me this letter. But I'm not good with words. Do you think you could read it for me?
Magistrate Sentius to Duilius. I am writing to you in relation to your incorrigible antisocial behavior arising from your obsession with an alleged lost treasure. While I am sympathetic to your plight and the passing of your guardian Hannibal some weeks ago, I wish to impress upon you an important message. The treasure you seek does not exist. Given your memory limitations, it seems likely you simply misremembered. More importantly, since you have on several occasions been caught trespassing, including around the cisterns which are strictly off limits to all citizens, I have reluctantly come to the conclusion that you are a liability to this community and must have your freedom limited lest you break the golden rule. It is my hope that this letter will assist you to remember why you are incarcerated, should you experience further lapses in memory. We need to go to the cisterns, Orlov. You're so right.
What does it say?
It says they caught you trespassing and they locked you up to stop breaking the golden rule.
My treasure.
What treasure?
My friend Hannibal used to look after me. He said he always would. But then, he died. It was very sad. He said, if anything ever happened to him, I had to find something very precious hidden away. He gave me this key and made me promise to keep it safe until I found the treasure. But I couldn't find it. All I remember is he said something about the cisterns. But when I went up to the high one, they put me in here. Now nobody looks after me. Except my friend Galerius. And Ek, the priestess lady. She's a nice lady.
If you give me the key, I can try and figure it out.
Hannibal said I shouldn't give it to anyone I didn't trust. But maybe you could help me get out of here. Then I would trust you a lot.
Okay. We'll talk to the magistrate.
He's already tried that. He said the magistrate wouldn't listen, no matter what.
Maybe I'll just break you out.
What about the rules? I don't want everyone to get in trouble because I was bad.
Then maybe we need a new magistrate.
Like Galerius. He's nice. I like Galerius. He made me a doll and everything. If you help make him magistrate, he can get me out of here, and I can give you the key to my treasure. Hannibal said it was in the cisterns. I can't remember what it was, just that it was way up high and very precious.
Okay. Do you know how to get
You're going
out?
to let me out of here? Really?
No. Do you know a way out of here?
Please. I hate it here. It makes me very sad.
Free this man's. What do you think about the rule?
Gold? You mean treasure?
Let's talk about your
My
treasure.
friend Hannibal used to look after.
Okay.
He said he gave me this. All I remember is now.
Okay. Alright. Thanks, Dooley.
Bye-bye.
Gonna get you out of there, Dooley.
Hello. Have we met before? Bye bye.
We're gonna get you out of here, Dooley. He did not do it.
Help! You have to do something! A man arrived in the baths. Real nasty sort, with his face all covered up. And he's got a weapon. You have to do something, or he's gonna break the golden rule.
Huh? I don't have a weapon.
None of us do. The magistrate made us throw them all into the chasm. So now this man's bow is the only one in the city. You'll just have to improvise.
Okay.
Thank you. He's still in there, somewhere. I have to hide. Find me in this empty shrine when it's over.
Maybe we shouldn't meet in there.
What? We don't have time for this. I have to go.
Stay out of the empty shrine. Stay out of the empty shrine, lady. Oh, no, don't go in. No. Statue said, oh, no. Statue said no.
The shrine is collapsing.
The statue said no. The statue said no. Yeah, I think you should always listen to the statues. I think the statues know what's up. Anyway, apparently we have to do something. Wait against the current. Hi.
Stop right there. I'm looking for Tiberius Quinctius Crispus, otherwise known as Quinctius. Do you know where he is?
No?
I'm not sure I believe that, so allow me to explain something to you. I am here with orders from Emperor Nero himself to find and execute the cultist Quinctius for terrible crimes against the Empire.
Quinctius was the one who wrote the letter to Octavia.
I will allow you to live. But if you lie to me or otherwise obstruct the Emperor's business in any way, I will put this arrow through your chest.
Orlov, don't ask me, ask Google. I swear I was not lying.
I'm not off to a good start. When I ask you a question, I expect an answer. Is that understood?
Got it.
Thank you. Now tell me, who are you people, and what is this place?
We're a small community of strangers who wound up here by
A
accident.
small community. I was told Quinctius was a cultist, but I never thought he'd be foolish enough to lead me right to the heart of his mystery cult.
What is a mystery cult?
Oh, don't play coy with me. I don't care if you're worshipping Bacchus, Magna Mater, or Christ. You lot are all the same to me. Always sneaking off to your secret sanctuaries, indoctrinating each other with your little mantras. The Emperor may have tolerated your activities up until now, but after what Quintius did, those days are numbered.
We're not cultists.
You say that, but if you're not a cult, then why go to such great lengths to keep this place a secret?
We're not keeping it a secret. We're trapped.
So you admit you're not allowed to leave.
It's not that we're not allowed. We physically can't leave.
Threatening me is not going to help you. But in any case, that sounds an awful lot like a cult to me. And I saw the inscription saying, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." I take it this is some kind of mantra you all believe?
It's a warning.
A distinction without a difference. You've clearly been indoctrinated into this nonsense. Now tell me, where did you lot get enough gold to make all these statues?
They were people once.
You lot are practicing human sacrifice too. You people disgust me.
Human sacrifice into gold? Someone turned them into gold, buddy. We can't do that.
Of course you'd say that, but that's what your kind do, isn't it? Our God told us to do it. It's all clear to me now. The secret sanctuary, the indoctrination, the mantra, the human sacrifice. You're cultists. There's no doubt in my mind. What baffles me is how a person can believe in something with such zeal. They just can't see what they've become. However, you still have a chance to redeem yourself by telling me where Quintius is. Do not waste it.
Okay, ignoring what he's saying, doesn't his voice remind you of the Stanley Parable narrator? Right? I want to check if I could check my citizens thing, I could tell, but like... What can you tell me about Quintius?
Very well. Here's what I know. He's a 40 to 50-year-old man with distinctive eyes, one green and one blue. He's also known to have delusions of grandeur. The Emperor says he and his cult, your cult, are responsible for starting the fire which burnt half of Rome to the ground and killed thousands in the process.
Perhaps the Emperor was looking for a scapegoat.
Who are you to challenge what the Emperor says? Were you there? Do you have spies and scouts all over Rome like he does? No, you do not. This is your last chance. Are you going to tell me where he is or not?
I don't know.
Then you're of no use to me. Do you have any last words?
Jesus Christ, you're an idiot. You said you wouldn't kill me if I told you the truth. Well, no. Do you?
As a matter of fact, I do. Once I'm done with you and Quintius, I intend to kill every last one of you wretched degenerates. And I can think of nothing I'd enjoy more.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
That's not good. Okay. Let's quick save. Huh. So not all of the statues are on our side. And also I should stay away from that guy. These guys have really bad aim. Okay.
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. Mind telling me who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina?
I think we're expected to fail multiple times. Hi, I know you.
I don't think so. I've never seen you before in my life.
Your name is Galerius, and you're about to offer to take me to see Sentius so he can tell me about the Golden Rule.
Oh, I guess how much did I drink last night? Sorry to have bothered you.
No problem.
Oh, and since you seem to be in a hurry, you should try out this device I made. Worked real hard on it.
Oh. Oh.
Just attach the pulley to the rope over the lake and hang on to the handles. If it works, it'll be faster than walking. And if it doesn't work, worst thing that can happen is you'll take a swim in the lake. I haven't quite summoned the courage to test it myself. But don't worry, it's completely safe. Probably.
Thanks.
All right, see you around.
Like, Orlov, you remember how Al said something about the, like... said something about, I guess that'll take us this way, not the other way. What am I thinking? Why can't I words? About, like, how he lived a whole lifetime in this place trying to fix things and it didn't work. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So the ones that are in the, like, places. And, like, so, yeah, so the ones, like, with the bows, right? They're the scary ones. Livia, hello.
Just as the ocean accepts the rivers of all the world, so this place accepts all the souls. But it does not notice the crowds that come.
Hi.
The bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone. Some crowd the forum, some the house of the ruler of the depths. Others follow their trades, imitating their previous lives.
Fair enough. Do you know how to get out of here?
There is only a downward path, gloomy with fatal yew trees. It leads through dumb silence to the infernal regions.
I see. What do you think about the Golden Rule?
The bloodless shadows. This is their punishment.
Right. Can you tell me about the pattern you saw?
You think you wish to know, but you do not. It is better for you if you remain ignorant. Pandora's box must stay closed. I'll say no more.
Okay,
The
thanks.
newly arrived are ignorant of the road before them.
So true, bestie. Just like in real
Cerberus
life.
lifts his triple head and lets out his threefold braying.
Livia, would you stop muttering like Medea over a cauldron? You'll scare away my customers.
They follow their trades, imitating their previous lives, but they are ignorant.
This again. You're in a world of your own, aren't you?
A poem. A poem? A love poem to an unspecified woman? My life has been torturous, as the 7 labors of Hercules, orphaned, defeated, and enslaved, yet I would suffer it all again gladly. because each loss, wound, and tragedy brought me to you. Radiant as Rome's sacred flame, your bright warmth nourishes my soul. I know I can never touch you, any more than hold Vesta's flame, but to watch and love you from afar, bathing in your glow, is enough. Uh-huh. Oh. Yep, this is... Yep. Galerius, you're such a bro. This is a pro
Before
Galerius
my
stream.
melodies fetch again with incessant labor the water they have lost.
Model arena. I see. Virgil is architect. Okay. Tavern keg. Built-in cup holders. God damn. God damn. The Romans were living in luxury.
I love your clothes. So exotic.
Wait, hang on. What's that say? Let the buyer beware. Cool. What's this say? Many shall suffer for the sins of the one. Pro peccata unius altis dolevino. Oh, fermented fish sauce, baby. This must belong to Horatius. Uh-huh. The cavalry helmet. Oh, buddy. Buddy, are you okay? Horatius? You need to lay off the garum, bud.
Beautiful.
Hi.
Ah, you're here. I'm so glad you decided to visit. I'm Aurelia, and I hope I'm not being too forward.
Hi,
but
Aurelia.
The moment I laid eyes on you, I was intrigued. There's a light in your eyes I've never seen before. A certain learning and sophistication.
And you're as charming as you are beautiful.
Ugh, coming on a bit strong, don't you
Oh.
think?
Sorry. You came on to me.
I take back what I said.
No.
Suddenly, I don't find you so intriguing anymore. Let's just forget that ever happened, so we can at least do business. So, what brings you to my tavern?
This is just like real life. Alright, what's your story, Aurelia?
Ugh, let it go. Nothing's going to happen between us.
That's not what I meant, but okay. What do you think about the golden rule?
I just try not to think about it. Drink helps with that. As the saying goes, to drink is human, so we drink.
Do you know how to get out of here?
You know, normally, I'd expect you to buy me a drink before asking if I want to get out of here.
That's cute, but seriously, do you know how to get out?
Straight to business, huh? I can work with that. As a matter of fact, I do know a way out.
Oh?
I'm happy to tell you all about it, but this is valuable information we're talking about, and I don't just give it out like some cheap oracle. So, how badly do you want it? Is it worth, say, 1,000 denarii to you?
If you have a way out, why haven't you used it yourself?
Simple. It's a one-way trip, and I'm not ready to go just yet. I like my life here. One day, maybe, but not now.
Isn't it, like, kind of unethical to do this?
I think of it this way. I have something of value, and I'm willing to share it for a price. That's not unethical. That's just good business. Now, do you want it or not?
I'll pass.
What's the matter? Can't afford it? Well, perhaps you could take out a loan. I understand Malleolus has lent money to others on occasion.
Did you hear any interesting gossip?
Certainly, for 10 denarii.
Let's talk about something
Whatever
else.
you like.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
See ya.
She might lower her prices if I am more attractive, I guess. A metal dice tower. Huh. So you don't cheat at dice. The only way out is... Where's Architect Boy? Phyllis had an orgy with 4 girls here and disappointed all of them equally. It doesn't seem like it would be a fun orgy with 5 people crammed in here. I should... I am curious if stealing money would break the rule. But... Oh, no, I can quick save. Yeah. We can totally just do it.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Got it. Game. So I'm not allowed to steal money. Okay. Well, you know, good that we tested that. Oh, they really are moving. I'm more used to it now. May the gods be kinder to you than they were to us. Wait. Is this the theater? Doesn't feel like a theater. Let's go upstairs first. See what's happening up there. Note from Kavash. Kavash to Kavash. I told Lucretia about the dreams I've been having. She said it might help her divine their meaning if I wrote them down. It happened again last night. The man by the river was there as always, his face shrouded in shadow from that peculiar ram headdress. He introduced himself as Kurti and told me he'd dragged me from the river. He seemed to smirk as he said his name as if it meant something I could not understand. Indeed, the name rings a bell, but I cannot for the life of me remember where I heard it. I do not think I will sleep soundly again until I know who is Kurti. Karen. Karen is real. It's not a Roman vase. This is your final warning, sinner. Stone disc with a fish. Wait, can I... Oh no, that puts it back in the same position. Dang. Ah, yeah, this is what we're talking about. This is what we're here for, right? So big. She weeps with... Who is she? Yeah, some kind of fertility symbol. Unclear. What exactly?
Ixion turns.
I can't move the dick pic around, sadly. Or the dick sculpture. That takes so much more effort than a dick pic, you know? Livia's chest doesn't have anything. Wait, does it even have any money in it? What? Oh no, it has one money. She's got one singular money. Surgical tools. An ink jar. Neva, key to the chest in the Shrine of Apollo. And I think I'm allowed to take this. Okay, I guess we're gonna do that at some point. And what's over here? Mushrooms. Doll. A well-loved doll. Oh. And a bed. A very not clean bed. Alright, now we can check back here. Like, was this the theater? Wait, what's... Huh. Oh, this is up here. What were you trying to do there, buddy? Like, what was the plan here? Okay, so this is a useful way back. Now that I can zipline. Oh, there's the theater. Okay, so we need to find the Christians at some point. But, you know, who cares about following leads appropriately? Theater time. I don't think I can trust you. I think the ones that are on pedestals are statues that are not to be trusted. Maybe. You knew exactly how you wanted to go. Good for you. Myth of the Golden Rule by Duratus the Younger. As per our custom, I shall begin by paying my respects to the god responsible for the city. For our continued prosperity and tranquil seclusion, he deserves our admiration. But here I must depart from custom, for his attempt at imposing strict rule upon us is oppressive and overreaching and deserving of our contempt. I'm not going to say that that was the cause of Golden Rule occurring, but I think it was. Priestess. What about the priestess? I'm not gonna say that that's what happened, Orlov, but I'm not gonna say that's not what happened either. Ooh, money that I don't need to steal. Okay. Alright, temple's got, or the theater's got money. That's good to know. Are these the caves behind? These do feel like caves. Well, I said right at the first fork. What? Oh, I just stepped on fire. Okay. I don't know if these are the caves, though. Is this something that I can only enter once the rule activates? Because I want to know what it is. I don't know if we'll meet Christians, but it's not impossible. Oh. We're back here. Okay, so this wasn't caves, this was just the actual, like, path. There's someone over here before, right? I guess not. Who will guide me? Okay. We're back here. We can open that thing. Navia's treatment notes. The treatment for rheumatism is willow bark.
What are you doing in here? Can't you see this woman is dying? She's been poisoned. She needs the resin of a plant called silphium, but that Culus cumulatus decius won't give it to me.
Sorry. Wish I could help.
It's too late. She just slipped away. No.
I figured out how to treat rheumatism.
You made it into the palace. I'm impressed. How is Nevia?
I found it another way.
Oh, I see. Well, what's the treatment?
Willow bark.
Willow bark. I should have known. It was under my nose the whole time. That's very helpful. Thank you. If this works, it should settle Rufius down some. I have some right here. Could you do me a favor and give him some of this? He'll just need to swallow a pinch of it. I'm hoping it will avert disaster.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm really glad you arrived when you did.
Alright.
All right. Well, thanks again for helping remove the thorn from the lion's paw. The spirit of Androcles smiles upon you.
Well, you know, it's just how it goes sometimes, Orlov. Oh, new people? No, Horatius isn't new. Equitia is. No. You're
A
the...
new face. Ave, and may Vesta watch over you. I'm Equitia.
I've been trying to find a pattern.
Interesting. I'm not sure why you're telling me, but you've come to the right person. Did you find a pattern then? What have you noticed?
Nothing,
Oh,
I guess.
Well
Oh,
then, keep asking people how they Livia's fate ways have
okay.
come back to me.
I guess I need to meet
Rely
everyone
on
for that.
things, Horatius?
As always, priestess.
Any news about something?
No sign of anyone.
Horatius called me pretty.
Name's Rufius. Better watch your step.
Fuck protocol, Orlov.
What business is that of yours?
I figured out a treatment. Eat some willow bark.
Willow bark. And this will work? Oh, thank God. Finally, some relief. This is what I've been praying for. Maybe God hasn't abandoned me after all. Thank you. I've been in a lot of pain lately. Rheumatism, these cursed statues always watching, and sacrifices of faith. It was too much. Started messing with my head. This is exactly what I needed to set it straight again. I owe you one. Can't talk long, got to stay sharp, but families from Solution, Tibus, Babylon province.
Okay. Yeah, he's already said this.
See you.
Fountain producing fresh water? The cisterns, perhaps. Yep, I do suspect that Rufius is one of our closet Christians. From Nuvia, I'm locking myself in. Don't try to follow me. Nothing good will come of it. It's fucking windy. So if I can get into the castle, I can get out. Or into the palace, I can get out relatively easily. Okay. It doesn't appear to be an easy way in. Are you telling me to pick up his bow after he dies? But no. He shot me first. Maybe if I get that? I don't know. Unclear how that would work. What was that? To survive, we must all be kind. We must all be wise. We must all be obedient. We must all be... That is how it feels sometimes. Oh, hey, Sisyphus. So that's how to get to the upper cistern. But to do that, we need to swing an election.
Salve, friend. I'm Octavia. Welcome to life under the Golden Rule. It's a ghastly thing, is it not? How are you faring so far?
I know, right, Orlov? Like, that guy who was getting drunk in the theater, they knew what was up. I'm fine, thanks.
Ah, another stoic, perhaps. We all need something to help us through times like these. We've all been where you are now. I remember when I first arrived. I used to lay awake at night contemplating the big questions. Why am I here? Is there a way out? What is the Golden Rule, and who or what is responsible for it? I still don't have any of the answers, I'm afraid. I don't think anybody does. But I'm happy to share with you what I've learned.
What's your story?
Here, in this place, the magistrate has me earning my keep by cleaning and pruning the gardens. It's not quite how I expected my life to go. I used to live in a lovely villa on the banks of the Tiber. I was even betrothed to a handsome young man from a prominent family. But long hours of menial labor for the good of the community has its own charms too, I suppose.
How'd you end up here?
Oh, much the same way as many of the others. When the fires came to Rome, 7 months ago, my family and I fled for the Tiber, hoping to escape on a barge. We were among the fortunate ones with enough coins for passage, but unfortunately, there were a lot of desperate people, and they boarded before we could depart. A scuffle broke out, and I was pushed overboard. The last thing I remember was the water, rising up to hit my cheekbone. I woke up by the river, near that shrine, and stumbled across this place. Oh, that's all right. I'm sure it's all part of God's plan for me.
God, don't you mean the gods,
Oh yes,
plural?
of course. A slip of the tongue. If you like.
Do you know how to get out?
I'm afraid not. Although, I did once hear someone gossiping down at Aurelia's tavern about a possible way out. I don't put a lot of stock in such rumours, but if you're desperate and wealthy, you could look into it, I suppose. If that doesn't work, then I suppose we're all stuck here until the gods decide our fate. I hope it works out.
What do you think about the rule?
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. I think about those words a lot. I'd like to think that if we all love our neighbours as ourselves and do to them as we'd have them do to us, then we'll all be fine. But on the other hand, I was always taught the intent of man's heart is evil from his youth, and that all of us are born with a tendency towards sin. And that's where I get stuck. Is it true? Are we born with a tendency towards sin?
I don't know, Octavia. Also, Orlov, you're so fucking right. The dev is a chicken.
You don't think that's a little naive? I suppose you've never seen what I've seen. Innocent men and women, torn apart in arenas while thousands of Romans look on and cheer.
They weren't innocent, they were Christians. Maybe you're right.
If that's true, then sooner or later, things are going to end badly for all of us down here. Unless, of course, there's some kind of divine intervention.
Oh, there's gonna be some intervention, alright.
I wish I shared your faith.
So you're a Christian?
Please keep that to yourself. I know you're not from around here, but things are very difficult for us right now. There was a terrible fire in Rome last year, and our emperor decided to make us his scapegoats. There were executions. It was horrible.
I'm not gonna tell anyone.
Oh, thank you. You have no idea how much I appreciate that.
I don't know that the game considers that the player might not be Christian. I don't think the game, like, wants to, like, directly imply that the player character is Christian. But they are at least assuming that you, like, understand Christianity.
All right, well, it was lovely to meet you. I look forward to getting to know you better over the coming months. And if you ever...
I can't believe this is how it ends.
What?
Oh no. No. No, 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 no. Orpheus, what are you doing? Get back from there. If you lose your balance, you'll fall.
That's the idea.
What? Why? Why would you want that?
Why do you think I'm stuck for the rest of my life working for a man who treats me like an animal?
I know things are hard for you right now. They're hard for all of us. We're all in this together, Ulpius.
We're gonna find out, Orlov.
Please just think this through. If you do this, it could be the sin that seals all of our fates. Is that what you want?
I'm sorry, but I just don't care anymore.
Please, Ulpius. Help him. If he goes through with it, it could be the end for us all. I don't know what to do. I've never had to deal with this sort of thing. Please, you need to talk to him.
Alright, I'll talk to him.
Thank you. And please, choose your words carefully.
I can't save. Well, that sucks. Orpheus, can we talk?
Let me guess. You're going to lecture me on how suicide is a crime against the Empire.
No. I think you have. Let's try this one. I think you have the right to die if you're suffering badly enough.
You're not going to trick me. I'm no coward. I intend to go through with it.
I just think there are reasons to stay alive too.
Like what? I'm stuck slaving away for that culus cumulatis for the rest of my life. What do I have to live for?
The power of friendship?
You're just saying that to buy time. You must think I'm an idiot. I am out. Wherever you are. Scintilla, my love. I'm sorry.
Ulpius, no! I can't believe he went through with it. Oh Lord. That poor lamb.
We'll switch to commercialized agriculture, I promise. Well, he didn't break the golden rule. What does that mean?
Well, I suppose it means suicide isn't a sin under the golden rule. So I guess that means whichever god is responsible for it. It isn't mine.
What happens now?
I'll have to let everyone know what happened. And I guess Malleolus will have to clean up the mess in his villa. It's of his own making, after all. And I'd best pray for poor Ulpius.
What happens if I follow him? Orlov, should we try it? They're telling me to. There's a plaque missing. I can't not listen to the statues, right? I trust statues.
Thank you. Thank you. I am delighted.
Oh.
Deeply honored
Huh.
to have been elected your...
You can't not listen to the statues.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. I'm delighted and deeply honored to be elected your majesty. And now...
Statues are our friends.
Now, I make this solemn promise.
Yep. We got some purple carrots. We got a Greek vase. I don't think Ulpius survived.
No more should you walk on,
That's definitely not Ulpius.
no more should you walk on eggshells, fearing simply to live and breathe because the tyrant Sitius told you it was forbidden. My first act, yes, Majesty, I hereby announce a day of, a day of celebration. I hereby announce a day of
I want to open that door. Alright, Malleolus. Actually, no. There's more rooms to check out. Okay, we got our kitchen. Note from Yulia. Yulia, to her captors Malleolus and Claudia, curse you to the depths. By the time you read this, will already be dead, because death is preferable to another day in debt bondage to you. May vultures peck out your livers in Tartarus for all eternity. And hemlock. Yep, so she did ingest the hemlock. From Ulpius to his lost love, may God watch over you. Please know that I held on as long as I could, but without you, life is meaningless. Only hope we meet again in Gan Eden. Not sure what that means. Is that like Roman Elysium? How many suicide notes can one group of 22 weird Romans muster? The answer may surprise you.
Thank you. Thank you. I am delighted and...
Hey,
Did you
Melios.
just leap into my villa from the balcony 100 feet above? That was either extremely reckless or impressively clever. Well, why have you risked life and limb to see me?
What's your story?
I'm Malleolus, and if it wasn't for this interruption, I'd be practicing my victory speech for the election later today.
And what'll you do if you win?
I'm glad you asked. I'll finally restore freedom to this city, just as I've been promising. These good people have suffered long enough under Sentius's tyranny.
And how will you do that?
By declaring there's no such thing as the Golden Rule. It's a children's fable exploited by Sentius to frighten us into submission. Wait, don't tell me you've fallen victim to that monstrous lie?
It's... What makes you sure it's not real?
The person making a claim bears the onus of proving that claim. Can you do that? Can you prove the Golden Rule is real?
The statues, buddy. It's definitely real. Let's talk about something else, though. This isn't worth it.
As you wish.
Do you know how to get out of here?
I'm afraid not. We're stuck down here together, for better or worse. We're all going to have to make the best of it.
He is Ben Shapiro. Do you know anything about Scintilla?
Of course not. But as I always say, if Sentius can't protect his daughter, how can we trust him to protect this city?
What aren't you telling me?
Look, if you're trying to find her, you may wish to check the cisterns beneath this villa. Domitius says he saw a body there some weeks back. Of course, just to be clear, I take no responsibility for what happens to you down there.
Okay. And now we can...
You mean the children's fable exploited by Sentius to scare us all into doing what he wants? These good...
Okay. So I can't
I trust you can see yourself out.
Sure.
Through the door this time. There's a key just beside it.
Ooh, I can steal the key. Let's just say, for the sake of argument, that we can break the law.
Still here.
I don't know how to get out. This place is a mess and I don't have a map of any kind. Hey, your villa sucks, buddy. Ah. I wonder, can this key unlock the upper door? I doubt it, but I want to try. I can.
You're not supposed to be in here.
I know. Where do you keep your valuables? Can we talk?
Talk? What business could you possibly have with me?
Why are you locked in here?
My marital affairs are no concern of yours. Thank you very much.
Okay, what's your story?
I think a better question is, why am I being interrogated by a stranger who just barged into my villa? I have quite enough marriage trouble already, without having to explain to my husband why I'm receiving strange women in private.
Okay, do you know how to get out of here?
Preferably the way you came in, by which I mean, please leave.
Okay, what do you think about the Golden Rule?
I think it's about to be broken if you don't hurry up and leave.
Okay, do you know anything about Scintilla?
The dainty little thing from next door. Of course not. As much as I despise her father, I would never lay a finger on that poor, sweet child.
Are you hiding something?
Well, I've had quite enough of this. Domitius, come quickly. We're being robbed.
Oh no.
Do I need to call Domitius? Get out.
Yep. I'm trying. I'm trying my hardest. Domitius, please don't kill me. Yeah, I don't think she's beating those lesbian allegations. Hey, buddy. What happened to Scintilla?
What now? Listen, I don't abduct women.
You're hiding
You
something.
don't know Sturkis.
Damn. Okay. Who are you voting for?
Malleolus, of course.